Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. My name is Gwen and this is my channel, Home to Inspire DIY and Decor. Today I will be sharing two more fall DIYs for this season of 2022. Hope you enjoy this. For the first project, I am using one of Dollartree's blank wood rectangle signs. It came with a hanging string, but I didn't need it, so I went ahead and cut that part off. I'm also using 3 of the buffalo check pumpkins that came in a pack, I believe of 5 or 6. And I'm using 2 of the black and white buffalo check as well as the orange and black buffalo check in alternating patterns. I also took some orange burlap from my stash and cut them in strips to fit the sides of the wood piece. Now to hang this, I will be taking a jute string that's long enough to run across the back of this wood sign. I'm just using some hot glue, but you'll see that later on. So first off, I decided to use some letter stickers, and these were from my stash as well. I've had them for quite some time. I can't recall where I got them from, but you can pick up these types of stickers from Dollar Tree or any craft stores. So I went ahead and decided to use the words cute little pumpkin, and just using those letter stickers, I just went ahead and stuck them down to the wood sign. This essentially will be a reverse stencil, if you will. I'm gonna use some Waverly antique wax over the letters as well as the entire wood piece, as you can see. And using some baby wipes to help the antique wax smooth out over the surface of this wood sign. Now when that part was done, I removed the stickers so it reveals the words cute little pumpkin. Then I took the color Cashew by Waverly and went ahead and painted over the words, just adding a little more depth and making it stand out a bit more. And I just use a small fine brush to paint over those words. When that part was done, I took the burlap ribbon and used some hot glue to stick those on to the sides of this wood piece. I then glued the pumpkins down to the wood piece. I took some binder clips or metal memo clips that you can get at the Dollar Tree or any office supply store, and decided that this was going to be a photo holder or a memo board. I took some wood beads from the Dollar Tree and I left it in the unfinished wood color. I strung some beads onto a piece of jute string. I took 5 for each side of the string and left the center of the jute string empty. I only wanted the beads to be on either side of the wood piece. I took a piece of scrap felt to help secure the piece of string to the back of this wood piece, just adding more security. And the last finishing touch to this was to add a cute little ribbon in that pumpkin pattern, as well as a piece of jute string to each side of the burlap ribbon. And that does it for project number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Now moving on to project number 2. I am using 3 of the paint stir sticks that came from Lowe's, as well as 2 pieces of scrap wood that will frame out the essentially pallet wood sign that this will end up becoming. I'm also using some wood beads, also from the Dollar Tree. This time I am using a full strand. So the first step is to take some of Waverly's plaster chalk paint and give these 3 pieces of wood stir sticks a good coat, as well as the 2 scrap pieces that will be the end caps, or the end pieces to this sign. Next up, I got to working on the strand of wood beads that came from Dollar Tree. I used Waverly chalk paint in the colors Cashew, Hazelnut, and Fawn, and I went ahead and painted equal numbers of each bead and strung them on a piece of jute string in alternating pattern. The next step was to paint the letters in Hello Hobby's color black. And while that was drying, I went ahead and assembled the pallet wood sign, leaving some space in between each of the wood stir sticks. I went ahead and glued the end pieces down to each side. I went ahead and did a dry fit of all of the pieces that I was going to glue onto this piece of wood before actually gluing them down, just to make sure I had the correct placement and everything was centered properly. And once I was happy with the look of it, I went ahead and used some hot glue and just started gluing down the letters as well as the pumpkin. And the next step was to glue the strand of wood beads across the top. I did use some scrap pieces of felt to attach to the back of the jute string just for added security. And I made any necessary adjustments to make sure that the strand of wood beads was not blocking the letters. I did also take some of the tumbling tower blocks to use behind each of the leaves, just to elevate them and make them more look of a 3D. And that pretty much wraps it up for project number 2. This came out super adorable, very farmhouse, very neutral, would fit well into any decor, and I really love it. These projects were so simple to make, takes very little time, and super affordable. So if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I try to post at least once a week, usually on a Sunday afternoon. I do a lot of Dollartree, DIYs, budget, home decor, thrift makeovers, and shopping hauls. So if that's the type of content that you enjoy, I would invite you to subscribe to my channel by hitting that red button. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I post a new video. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Take care.